Champagne and good vibes. Yeah.
This is the HTH.
Champagne and good vibes. Yeah. Las Vegas.
Good morning. You already know, man. It's no longer Trap Podcast, man. Oh, yeah, we back, man. I feel a little better. Was under the weather yesterday, man. But I'm back today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100, but I'm close. You understand what I'm saying? So let's go, man. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. You know how we do it, man. This Friday edition. You know, we just, I got a few questions, man. I got a few topics people gave in to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing, you heard?
Jack Bar celebrate till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside.
That's what we doing, you heard? It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. We lit.
You should see the clouds outside.
Let's go.
Red carpet pulling up at the venue. Champagne on the menu. Spread love, you don't want no issue. Yeah, ice, you got the diamonds in the crystal. That's what the VIP list do. Yeah, that's what the VIP list do. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, when it count thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects.
Let's get it, baby.
That's the champagne, nigga.
It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. We lit. Let's go.
It's not true.
Shout out to my brother TJ Swords, you heard?
Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Place to the bar, my drink trip is right. Trip so crazy, ain't niggas flies me. Yeah, I get money, my max be wavy. All white everything, Dolce and Gabbana. My chick so crazy, my whip so crazy. Pull up with my baby, flight to LA. The smoke on Marathon, yeah, that OG. Flight to Jamaica, then shoot up to Haiti. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, when it count thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. Nah, nah, nah. Champagne and good vibe. Champagne and good vibe. La da 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 da. Champagne and good vibe.
This is a certified hood classic.
You know when you hear that, what goes on? You already know, man. You know when you hear that. Let's go. Shout out to New Gordy. Let's go. You're rental.
Yeah, I love my Glock, man. We like info. Stack that money till it's tenfold. Man, it all can be so simple. Yeah, first they love you, then they hate you. Fake love, I'm so above you. Do anything to replace you. Man, it all can be so simple. I'm up early, but no Alonzo. Shout out the bucket where they done so. I played the block until the ring through. Man, it all can be so simple. Yeah, yeah. And in the kinfolk. Yeah. That money till the tenfold.
Let's get it, baby.
It all can be so simple. Big man, big plans, yeah, I'm on the
paper route.
Franklin Saint, I move the weight, I take the neighbor out. Never thirsty, on my worst day, I won't see a drought. They not working, they just talking, they do it for clout. Hit the bitch and take her home and take the scenic route. Mayo man, just like Malone, got GG in the south. You fabricate it to the bone, you do it for the clout. Stack up large amounts until it's hard to count. I truly understand that they don't understand. Your bitch in my sheets and she still got a man. Your fans don't mean nothing if you ain't got a plan. Pedro Martinez, I give her back, man, she a rental. Yeah, I love my Glock, man, we like info. Stack that money till it's info. Man, it all can be so simple. First they love you, then they hate you. Fake love, I'm so above you. Do anything to replace you. Man, it all can be so simple. Yeah, I'm up early, but no Alonzo. Shout out the bucket with the gunzo. I played the block until the ring through. Man, it all can be so simple. Big man, big plans, yeah, I'm on the paper route. Franklin Saint, I move the weight, I take the neighbor out. Never thirsty, on my worst day, I won't see a drought. They not working, they just talking, they do it for clout. Yeah.
This is a
You already know when I do it. You know when I do that. Let's go. Let's go, man. Shout out to 211. Freddie G, let's go.
You motherfuckers hate on everybody. Damn, man, I don't know what all the hate about. Nigga come approach some dummy shit. I take them out. Shit sad in the city full of hate. Niggas wanna see you bummy. Never mind being great. Shit, they in competition over who got the most bitches. They can have it. I'm just trying to be the most richest. Vicious. My brodies grew up in the trenches. Cold night starving, nothing to eat up in the kitchen. That's why I go hard as I do. The next meal ain't coming if it ain't coming from you. Real shit. Pops told me long time ago, son, if they ain't on the same time, then it's time to go, son. I swear to God, man, he wasn't lying, cause these days niggas worried about pussy more than pilot. It's crazy to me. When you see a nigga getting money on that grown man shit about that biz, they act shady to me. It's all good, I keep my chin up high, cruising the city like I'm that guy. With no wings, I'm fly. They despise a nigga who getting cake, but since I can remember the whole of my own way, making deals with Poppy and copping my own place. Flood the streets with the work, I'm making my own race. I need for handouts, I'm catching my own bait. At the end of the day, my nigga is hate. Trying to tell niggas, man, you can never get a compliment around this motherfucker. For real. Ride by, niggas frown up at you. Yeah, why they hating on G? Yup. Why they hating on G? I don't know, man. Why they hating on G? 642 door coupe hopping on the beat. Yo, shit shady. I got the town going crazy. Smoking gas, doing a $1.80. With your lady. See you crazy. Nah, these niggas trying to play me. Until I tighten they ass up with the 380. Look, man, I ain't with all the red crap. If you asking, I see you using the shit bad. But that's a whole nother dilemma. Y'all niggas need to give it up. Fam gang, boy, we don't winners. My swag on cruise control. That's why when the whole see me, man, they lose control. I'm in the whole different league, it's the life I chose. And I'm good with this shit long as the price don't grow. Yeah.
Why they hating on G?
I don't know.
Why they hating on G? Why they hating on G? 642 door coupe and hopping off the beat, man. Fuck how niggas feel.
Fucking feelings,
yeah. Being gang, bro.
This is a certified hood classic.
Come on, nephew. Let's get it, man. Shout out to Cali Hazard, man. You already go, man. Let's go, man. No. Rest in peace, Ty.
Rest in peace, Mariah. Rest in peace, Ty.
Rest in peace, Mariah. You know we missing you, Jake. You know we missing you, Jake.
I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I did that before, now I'm all alone. You see me around, just leave me alone. Cause I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I did that before, now I'm all alone. You see me around, just leave me alone. Cause I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I can't trust these niggas, I don't know who gon' tell. I can't trust these bitches, they don't keep it real. I can't trust my family, that's just how I feel.
That's just how I feel.
I can't trust nobody, now y'all know the deal. I've been for the lonely ever since I lost my homie. I love all my niggas, but sometimes they ain't here for me. Feels like I ain't got no friends, it's just me and my drugs. When I needed y'all the most, ain't nobody show me love. If you look into my eyes, you can see all of my pain. I look into the skies, and some nights I hope it rains. They ain't here to ride, shit will never be the same. My whole gang, I'm missing my whole gang. If you look into my eyes, you can see all of my pain. I look into the skies, and some nights I hope it rains. They ain't here to ride, shit will never be the same. My whole gang, I'm missing my whole gang. I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I did that before, now I'm all alone. You see me around, just leave me alone. Cause I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul.
Myself,
I did that.
I see you, myself.
You see me around,
Mecca,
just leave me alone.
I see it.
Cause I can't trust the soul.
We in the building, let's get it.
Why you take my ride? Why did you take time? She was just a baby, he was a good guy. I think I'm going crazy, I feel it inside. Cause when them shots fired, man, he was right on my side. Now I'm praying to myself like I hope he survive. But he ain't make it to this day, I'm still asking God why. Man, your mama ain't the same, she ain't used to this life. I know what's hurting her the most.
Chief Rocker in the building. Chief Rocker's in the building.
I hope you know that we still care for you. I hope you know that we still here for you. I hope you hear me from up there. Do you? You can see all of my pain.
Oh, my pain, man.
Some nights I hope it rains.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I see everybody in the check-in, man. Anna, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mecca. Good morning, Marcel. Good morning, Anna. Good morning, Mecca. Good morning. Oh, we in the building over here. Okay. Everybody rise and grind. It's Friday, man. First and foremost, I want to let everybody know, man, we're going to have a snowstorm. It's getting ready to be very snowy out here again. We're going to have from what I was just Googling, it says it's going to rain. It's gonna okay. Shout out to my daughter Deanna on the check-in. Hey Didi, I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? You get to school. Get to school. You know what I'm saying? You get to school. I can't wait till my daughter's here on the podcast. She can't wait. I can't wait till my daughter's here on the podcast. It's gonna be nuts, but yeah, we got some serious weather coming this weekend, man. I need everybody to get some salt, get some ice, you know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna rain and snow. So I just want to get rid of the snow so I can get my car from the back and get it to the shop. And so my car can get fixed. Oh my God, my car snowed in the back. You know what I'm saying? It was somebody, I don't know, they thought about just snowing my car because I don't drive that one. So they thought about just snowing it in. And now when I was ready to take it to the shop, it's all snowed in. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I need some rain to come on down. So, you know what I'm saying? But hey, yo, we got a couple good topics today, man. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that gave me a couple topics and things. I'm not going to get to all of them. But what one of them that I like, that I really agree on, that I think that people should really get this one. Somebody told me, right? They said, I'm not doing no felony favors, Trap. Let the world know that. I'm not doing no felony favors in 2026. And I thought about it. I said, should I do that now? I don't know how you just got on that wave. I do that shit now. I'm not doing no motherfucking favors that gonna bring me to the penitentiary. No way, sirree. You got me fucked up. So, and I want everybody to understand that. Yo, when you doing people felony favors, yo, you got to see what position you're putting yourself in. You understand what I'm saying? You got to look at the position you're putting yourself in. So I want y'all to take that with you know what I'm saying? And take that and put that in your head somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's something that really should have been shared here at the No Longer Trap podcast, because I need people to have that in their head and always be thinking about that and go, yeah, man, yo, I'm not doing that. Are you crazy, man? That's going to send me to jail. Are you crazy, man? If something go wrong, I go to jail for doing you a favor. I got to go pick up my kids. I got to go do this. I got this coming. I got paid for this already. No, hell no. I'm not getting caught up for a favor. I ain't even making no money. Yo, we got to reevaluate your strategy. You know what I'm saying? Sharon, good morning, Sharon. Sharon, I gotta come see you, man. I definitely gotta come see Sharon, man. I ain't seen Sharon in a while. I swear to God, Sharon, I gotta just pop up on you and Milo. I gotta just pop up on you. All right, so my first topic I want to get right into it. Is there a time limit for someone to text you back? That's what I want to know from everybody. Is there a time limit for somebody to text you back? Is there a time limit on it? I needed everybody to know your honest opinions. Is there a time limit on a text message? Second of all, speaking of text messages, if someone texts you 100 times, 100, just say 100 times, because we'll say 50. Let's say 50, because 100 is excessive. Do we say 100 is excessive? 100 is excessive. So we say if someone texts you 50 times, is that excessive text bullying? That's what somebody wanted to know. I swear to God, I got it right here. I'm not going to lie to you. I got it right here. Somebody wanted to know if that's text bullying. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I just asked a question and the person pulled up. I said, is texting somebody 100 times excessive texting? And I asked them, let me see what this kind of trash this is. Let me see what this is. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this is. Oh, it smells very sweet. Okay. All right, so it's harassment. Look, you get your answer right here. See, look, it says it's harassment. All right, I want to know, is there a time limit on texting somebody back? Is there a time limit? You understand what I'm saying? Like if you text somebody, hey, what's going on with you? How you doing? And they don't text you back into 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. They don't text you hours to 4 hours back. Does that deserve an argument? I want to know in the chat. No time limit. There's no, shout out to my brother Jumanji in the building. He said there's no time limit. There's no time limit in texting back. You know what I'm saying? So whoever's giving you a grief, whoever's giving up a grief about texting, about there's no time limit. That person could be sleeping. That person could be incarcerated. I seen that. Where I text somebody, I'd be like, yo, I was in jail. You don't never know what that person was in. So for you to text somebody 100 times, he said that's harassment. Melanie said that's harassment. That's harassment. That's harassment. Can you think that's a charge? If you go to the police and you say, listen, this person just keeps texting me, you think they'll lock you up? You think that's because cyberbullying is a charge? Oh yeah. Cyberbullying is a charge. Definitely. That's definitely a charge. So that's what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, Mecca, what do you think, Mecca? Unless it's emergency, then yes, the time's the limit, but other stuff isn't. Yeah, she said if it's emergency, but how do I know it's emergency if I'm sleeping? You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't like that I'm looking at my phone and saying I'm not gonna call her back or I'm not gonna text her back. I'm saying I'm not looking at I'm sleeping or I'm busy. She just wants to talk and then she gets mad because you're not talking back. Yeah, yes. That's how we could put it. Yes, that's how we can put it. But if you keep on talking, everybody's gonna know who you're talking to. I swear to God, they're on you. They're gonna be on you like that. No time limit. But people have expectations of immediate response, especially if you always answer right back. That's what Chief said. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. The text should state that. What do you mean the text should state that, Mecca? I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. Now, my next question for a man, when you're with a woman, right? and she puts her phone down, right? Is that suspect? I'm talking to men.
My phone's always down.
Yeah, mine is too. Because I just don't like people to see the face of who's calling me. You understand what I'm saying? Or it could be business. I just don't. It's just my privacy. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what happened? What happened to me years ago is I have my phone, like I used to have my phone out, and somebody seen somebody call me. They just told somebody else, and it started a big thing. You get it? So I said, wow. How did somebody know that you called me? I was like, what the fuck? And then I said, damn, why? He was like, nah, I told. And you understand what I'm trying to say? So now that's my thing. But I'm asking for a woman. Do you think that? I'm just asking. As a man. You know what I'm saying? You're with your lady, and she goes like this.
My lady ain't doing that.
Huh?
My lady's not doing
I'm asking you, man.
If it's somebody I just met, maybe. My lady ain't doing that.
Your lady's not doing that, but if somebody, I got it. All right, I got it. So you're a cheater.
Yeah. Can't be in denial. That's it.
Can't be in denial, right? Can't be in denial. You can't be in denial. Are you a habitual cheater? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh God. Do you ever want to get in a relationship?
I'm in multiple.
You're in multiple. I'm just asking you. I'm saying you're getting to an age, right? Do you ever feel like that you're ready for a relationship?
Yeah.
You feel like you're ready for a relationship. At what times? At nighttime, in the daytime, or in the time of need? What? I don't understand. It's only for like an hour or two. You think about a relationship, then it goes out your mind. They always do something to piss you off to say, nah, this is why I don't want to do a relationship. But you like, do you like just the way you live now? Where you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, I swear to God, yo. Because I know if you knew who this was, you'd have 1,000 questions for him. But we're not going to, going through phones is highly rude and shouldn't be allowed because family and friends text with personal issues that they trusted you with, not insignificant other. Yeah, I don't, hey, yo. I did that. I grabbed my kid's mother's phone, right? All right, peace. I grabbed my kid's mother's phone, right? And I faked like I was going through it. I ain't go through that shit. I ain't with that shit because every time I went through a phone from a female, I seen shit that was disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I went through a female's phone, I've seen things that I didn't want to see. I seen things that I didn't want to see. So that's my rule. That's my rule. That's my rule. That's just my rule. You know what I'm saying? With fellas that do that, yo, man, you're gonna run into something, man. I swear to God, it's gonna be deceitful. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's gonna be something that you don't like. She might not see it as cheating. You understand what I'm saying? But you might not like it. She might think it's innocent, but you might not like it. I'm telling you. I have never seen a man go through his female's phone and say, I went through her phone and I'm good. I ain't never seen that. I want to see that in my face. I don't want to hear nobody call up, yeah, I went through my girl's phone, blah, blah, blah. No, I just want to pop up on you one day and you say, yo, grab her phone. I hear, give him the phone, boom. And you go through it. You understand what I'm saying? Not that other shit. She finessed you. She cleaned it all out. You understand what I'm saying? Back in the day, before cell phones, if you was at someone's house and the phone rang, you're not gonna pick it up. So right now, I don't pick nobody's phone up. I'm talking about look at it, T.I. I have never answered nobody's phone. I'm talking about look at it. You know what I'm saying, T.I.? You're with your lady. You see, brrr, I don't know, she might got a sugar name for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? She might got a sugar name for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You see the phone go off. It's just natural. Your eyes look at it. It's natural, T.I. T.I., the phone went. All right, something's wrong. Something's going wrong today. I don't know. All right. You know what I'm saying, T.I.? Naturally, you look at the phone, T.I. Naturally, you're going to just look at the phone. So if you look at the phone and you see, if you see, Poppy. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. Now getting off topic, I got something I want to share with y'all. Right? And I actually got video of it. But you ain't going to hear the video of it. You're just going to hear it, though. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's something that I really want people to pay attention to, because I'm never ever gonna say, I'm never ever gonna say hitting a woman. I'm never ever gonna say hitting a woman is never ever gonna say that. I'm never gonna ever say that, right? But what I'm gonna say is this. A couple days ago, an inmate at Ohio State, Cincinnati's, an Ohio Correctional Institution, right? A man that was serving 32 years, right? He had an altercation with two female correctional officers. Now, what I want to tell y'all this that ain't seen the video and ain't heard about this. I'm never going to condone a man hitting a woman. But I'm asking y'all, is this woman push this man to these women for? I just want y'all to hear it, and I really want y'all to understand what happened.
It looked like this, like, come on, man, we all see. What are you talking about? You need to step off. Go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about that tape on the ground. You need to go somewhere else. Please stop cussing at me. I'm not cussing at you. Hey, go ahead and just cuff up then. Please stop cussing at me. Oh, I see. All right, 15, 12 less. Hey, cuff up. Turn around. Please don't do that. Turn around and cuff up. Please don't do that. Turn around and cuff up.
He's asking, if you can hear this, I don't know if y'all can hear this. He asks her, please, ma'am, please don't do this. She says, I don't give a fuck about the line. I'm going to rewind it so y'all can hear her again. He's just saying, yo, please, can you please? He's saying, please, everything.
We are with the shot. Hey, Bama, go. Hey, when you go out there, man, please go get a white shirt, bro.
All right, when he says, please go out there and can you get a white shirt, he's asking for a captain. He's asking for help because these females is antagonizing him. He's asking for help.
Man, tell him it's an emergency. Because of a shakedown. It ain't about the shakedown. Okay, what's it about? Every day. What's it about that? Come on, like, man, you just woke me up on my sleep for no reason. It's a random shakedown.
She woke him out of his sleep.
I haven't disrespected you. I never had a jet ticket in my life. Okay, what does that have to do with me? It is though. It still hasn't been shut down since you guys moved in there. Come on, you thought a motherfucker was laughing at you earlier. You looked at me and it looked like this. Like, come on, man, we all see. What are you talking about? You need to step off.
He's explaining to her that you walked by and you thought I was laughing at you, and I wasn't laughing at you. He's explaining to her I wasn't laughing at you, and that's why you're shaking my cell down.
Go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about that tape on the ground.
I don't give a fuck about the tape on the ground. You hear her?
Please stop cussing at me. I'm not
He's saying, please stop cussing at me.
Please stop cussing. Oh, I see. All right, 15 for a bus. Hey, cuff up. Turn around. Please don't do that. Turn around and cuff up. Please don't do that. Turn around and cuff up. Cuff up for what?
Now she tells him to turn around, cuff up, right? She's asking this man to cuff up. He's just asking her, please. He's trying to talk to her. You hear her getting all aggressive. Get the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Da, 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 da. You hear this now.
Because you ever see white shirt? They got white shirts and say, turn around. I'm asking you, please turn around and cuff up. It's the last time I'm going to tell you. It's the last time I'm saying, turn around and cuff up.
Now she pepper sprays him. She pepper sprayed him. Now, as you can see now, he asked her, please. He begged her not to touch him, please. He just waiting for the please. She said no. She pepper sprayed him, and he snapped out, and he just commenced to beating these two women, right? And it's graphic. I can't even show you because they'll probably strike my page. You understand what I'm saying? So this is that graphic, but I'm gonna let you hear the rest of it. Oh my God. He is stomping her head. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, I'm gonna say that right there. Now, yes, that was abuse of power. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm never for a female ever to get assaulted. Never. I'm not with that. I've been in them situations firsthand. You understand what I'm saying? I've been in them situations firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I had a CO. She grabbed my genitals and she pulled them so hard that I thought I was going to die. You understand what I'm saying? I had another female kick me in my genitals. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, like, certain women abuse their power. You understand what I'm saying? And that right there was abuse of power. I'm not saying that she deserved what she got. I'm never going to say that because that was probably somebody's mom, somebody's grand. I don't know. You understand? I don't know what them women was. But what I'm saying is, right, this man suffers from mental health. They already said that it's in his record. I'm asking y'all, did he go about that right? Because that's what we be faced with in prison. We be trying to go talk to these people normal, and this is how these people talk to us. So these people make us snap, and y'all out here in the streets think, oh man, he assaulted that correctional officer. Oh man, Trap did this. Oh, Bobby Kelly did this. Yo, you didn't see what provoked. But I've seen worse situations than that. I seen a CO grab everything out of somebody's cell and just start throwing it out on the tier just to provoke this man to hit him. Imagine they throw all your kids' pictures, all your belongings, all right on the tier like it's garbage. See, anybody know that if you ever been in a prison cell, the cell is like our home. Everything in that cell is sacred. Everything in the cell is sacred, man. If somebody come in there and steals your Bible, a book, a GED book, it's a fight. Everything in somebody's cell in prison is sacred. You should not touch nobody's stuff in prison. It's sacred. It's just like their home. And that's how we treat it. So imagine the CO this small, 100 pounds, throwing your stuff out your cell, calling you a bitch. you gonna do? You're being provoked highest magnitude. And this is so now y'all seeing this is firsthand. It's sad that this young man's getting ready to do a lot of prison time for this assaults to show the world how we are provoked in prison. And that's what I wanted to talk about. How we are provoked in prison and how we are looked at on the outside. This is the first time that we get to actually see excessive force. Because after this is all said and done, her colleagues are going to say to her, they should say to her, yo, you went at that wrong. I'm sorry that, yes, he shouldn't have snapped and hit you. But do you think that you, after watching this video, do you think that you went at this professionally? Do you think that you went at this wrong? Do you think that you provoked this inmate? That's what I want to be seen out of all of this. That's what I want people to say. I want people to say, yes, he should never have did that. We're not saying that. But I want people to see so they can talk to their correctional officers that are at home and say, yo, babe, I hope you're not up in there doing that right there. Yo, talk to their husbands and say, yo, honey, I hope you're not up in there doing that to these inmates. Because right now, a lot of you that are probably watching my podcast, a lot of you family members, or some of y'all will probably act just like that, and y'all are correctional officers. Y'all act just like that. It just didn't happen to y'all yet. But what happens is, see, when people, now, the people are getting to see, when I was in prison, when the officers was doing that, we never had cameras, man. If we had cameras, when I was in jail, if the officers had cameras on their bodies like they got now, right? Man, they would have been, you know how many officers would have got fired? Do you know how many correctional officers would have got fired if there was body cams on their body when I was in prison? I need people to understand how many correctional officers would have got fired if there was body cams in prison when I was in prison for them 24 years. You know how many would have got fired? Every day they would have fired somebody. Every day. Every day when I was in prison, somebody's rights was getting violated to the magnitude. To the magnitude. Where some days, they never used to feed us. And I know a lot of y'all was gonna say, Trap, you capping. Nah, hell no, I'm not capping. They would give us a bologna and cheese sandwich and an apple and a milk. That's it. I'm saying if y'all think that you could feed a human being or somebody, they didn't care how much you weighed. I'm gonna say I weighed 210. You give me a bologna sandwich, an apple, and a milk. Talk to me. You're supposed to treat an inmate, you're supposed to treat that. That's what I'm saying. Why? Because I'm loud? You take away my food privilege? I did nothing to deserve to lose my food? You took my hot food? I didn't do nothing to deserve. Guys that lost their hot food, I can't even remember. They was taking so many guys' hot food. They used to put these shields in front of our cell, right? They act like we, they put shields in front of ourselves. Some of these officers would abuse their powers. Y'all are seeing that video right there, right? And y'all are sitting there saying to yourselves, oh man, y'all feeling sad for that correctional, them two females that got assaulted, and I feel for them. And because they got families. And I just think that they was trained wrong and they brought this on to themselves. I don't think that they deserved it. Absolutely not. But I think that they brought it on to themselves because if you go back and look at this video, look at the abuse of power. Look at the verbal abuse of power of a female. And I need y'all to go home and ask, because I know a lot of not watching this, but I know there are a lot of friends and family that are, ask them, are they one of them? I bet you some of them are, bro. Some of them are. Some of y'all women are sleeping with them. Some of y'all men are sitting with them. Yo, I'm telling you. I've been, these type of people, I seen these type of correctional officers my whole life. Them two women right there, I seen them my whole life. That was no shocking to me. That right there, see how everybody's going, oh my God, she was saying all of that to them. Oh my God, he was begging, he was asking, he was pleading to see the captain. Oh, what was say? I seen that my whole life. I went through it personally. I'm telling you that they don't care. That penitentiary don't care. They don't care about human rights and talking to you like you're a human. Once you go in there, I'm not a whole. Let me take that back. I gotta take that back too. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you why. Because not all correctional officers move like that. I'm gonna get that out. I'm gonna make that clear to a lot of correctional officers that treated me fair. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I was down in the yes. I've been treated the worst, but there's some that treated me fair. There's some that treated me. You know what I'm saying? There's some that treated me fair. A majority of them put their foot on my neck. Put their foot on my neck. Every shot they could. But there was some of them that kept it a 50-50 playing field. If I was wrong, I was wrong. If I wasn't wrong, they didn't plant nothing on me. They didn't write nothing up on me. They didn't do none of that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? They never did nothing. But I've been manhandled. I've been manhandled by the Department of Corrections. Absolutely. 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 So when people see videos like this, and to y'all that just coming on right now, I see a lot of new people popping up on here. Y'all can check out the video of the female correctional officers that was assaulted. Matter of fact, seeing that we got almost double the people that was on when I played the video. I'm gonna play it one more time so everybody can hear what popped off. You understand what I'm saying? I need y'all to listen to the video. He wants to go get a white shirt. He's talking about a captain. He needs to see a captain.
Okay, what's it about? What's it about that?
Come on, like, man, you just woke me up on my sleep for no reason.
He said, ma'am.
I haven't dyslexia. I never had a jet ticket in my life.
Okay, what does that have to do with me? It is though. It still hasn't been shut down since you guys moved in there.
Come on, you thought a motherfucker was laughing earlier. You looked at me and it looked like this. Like, come on, man,
what are you talking about? You need to step off. Go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about that tape on the ground. You need to
now I gotta stop this right here, because I gotta tell you, she's saying this the tape on the ground, because in the correctional institution, right, when you're talking to a correctional, you have to stand behind a tape, a certain tape when you're talking to him. He tells her, I'm standing behind the tape talking to you. He's explaining to her, yo, I'm standing behind the tape, and you heard what she said, but I don't give a fuck about that tape.
Hey, go ahead and just cuff up that.
Please stop cuffing me.
Oh, I see. All right, 15 for a blast. Go ahead, cuff up. Turn around.
Please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Cuff up for what?
Because you want to see white shirt? They got white shirts instead. Turn around.
I'm just asking you, please don't
turn around and cuff up. It's the last time I'm going to tell you. It's the last time I'm saying turn around and cuff up.
Please don't.
Cuff up.
She started pepper spraying him. She sprayed him in his face. Now he snapped. It's a wrap. He's stomping her head right into the ground. Oh. She's screaming. Now you just heard it. You just heard it. I don't condone that kind of violence, but she got exactly what she. Yo, and I know you, bro. And what I'm saying is this to everybody watching this. Everybody gonna watch that video again. Everybody gonna have their opinions on this, but I want y'all to start digging into the real of the problem, the real training. This is not how you in a correctional. See, a lot of these COs, they've been bullied before. A lot of these women, they're insecure. They come in there insecure, and they got 100. No, I'm sorry. I said 100. They got 1,000 men in there that want to stick their dick in them. So they look like a piece of filet mignon to 1,000 men in a facility. They look like a piece of, so now a lot of these females act above and beyond of what they really are when they're in these facilities. They act the toughest. If you act the same way on the street, I get it. But if you get out here and you pussy, you ain't trying to fight my girl. Or homeboy, you ain't trying to fight me. So this is how they talk to you when you're in prison. And I want people to get that. I want people to understand that. And I don't want people to say, oh man, no, not my, yes, maybe your boyfriend does this. Maybe your girlfriend does that. Yes. Maybe they're that one. I'm telling you, they're in there. There's a lot of them in there just like that. And you could be sleeping with one of them. And that's why, right? When I don't even want to get into that. But you might be sleeping with one of them. That's just my point of view on it. You understand what I'm saying? That's nasty. That's serious work. You understand what I'm saying? And I know what's going on this one. I think it is my phone. The Packer checker, female COs. Okay. The Packers checkers. You saying the Pecker checkers? That's what you saying? The Pecker checkers, CO females? That's what you said. That's what I think you said. It is sad, Mecca. It is definitely sad, man. It's a sad situation, but Mecca, this is what we got to go to, Mecca. I swear, Mecca, we got to wake up to that some days, every day. Mecca, hey, yo, I need people to understand something. Hold on. I need to tell y'all something. I need y'all Just bear with me 1 second. Hey, yo, can y'all imagine, right? Waking up to that shit every day, man. Imagine waking up that shit every day for the rest of your life. Imagine waking up to a female CL talking to you like that for the rest of your life. I need y'all women, I need y'all to really realize what this is right here. Imagine you have 32 years like that man is doing, or they don't care who they talk to like that anyway. They'll talk to somebody doing life without parole, serial killers. They don't care. They do not care. Some of these female COs think they're so tough that they don't care. They don't care that this man got nothing to lose. They're going to give him a fine for killing you. That nothing else can happen to him in life. He's already at the worst part of life. There's nothing else can happen. And I think that they don't get that. And that's because they went into the prisons listening to these other COs saying, no, you treat them like this. Instead of going in there saying, yo, I'm going in there to do a job. My job is to custody and control. My job is to keep them under control, right? So they can do their time and keep everybody safe. That's my job. My job is not to go in there abuse these men and these females that already been abused, or they already got the worst end of the stick. They're already in it for the rest of their lives. Some of these men and women are in there for the rest of their lives. They already got the worst end of the stick. Because some of you COs get that. We're not asking you, all right, if you ain't with bringing a phone in, you ain't with bringing nothing in, cool. But damn, you're going to abuse your power? They're going to disrespect me verbally every day, disrespect my property? Yes, the medium 2 shakedowns was serious. I've been through the worst shakedowns in the world. I've been in shakedowns where they did them for a week straight. When I'm talking about a week straight shakedown, I'm talking about a week straight shakedown. I'm talking about 1 week. A lot of you guys ain't never seen that. Because y'all been out here, y'all just seen a day or 2 shakedown. I'm talking about 1 whole week. No visits, no rec, no nothing, no phones, no nothing. You get a shower. They give you a shower Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The weekends, you don't get a shower. Tray comes to your cell. You ain't going to shower. Imagine getting fed in your cell for a week. And there's a lot of you dudes that ain't did a week in sec. There's a lot of you dudes that ain't did a week in sec. Imagine doing a week without you getting on that phone. Are you going to your job? Are you going to your to the gym, to the basketball court? Imagine that. There's some of you that ain't did a whole week in segregation. Never mind, a month in segregation. Never mind a week. So that's what I'm trying to say here. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of view. And a lot of y'all probably not gonna get it because y'all ain't been in segregation before. Y'all don't know how it feels to be locked in your cell 23 hours, 24 hours a day. You understand what I'm saying? Oh yes, there are COs in certain prisons that take orders from gang members. You know why? Because they're gang members. They're gang affiliated. You understand what I'm saying? You can run into them COs that they got to take the orders from the gang more than the COs. I done ran across them. I done ran across Blood COs. I done ran across Latin King COs. I done ran across some Solids COs. I done ran across some Nieta COs. Tell me. I ran across some real gang member COs. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Shout out to Hartford, Connecticut. Shout out to all my solids. So to all my solids out there in Hartford, Connecticut, man. Real talk, man. I rock with the solids, man. The Salitos fuck with me. The Salitos fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Anybody don't know, that's a Hartford street gang. You understand what I'm saying? That was started. I don't know how their history was started, but you know, they some solid dudes. You understand what I'm saying? I rocked out with a few solids. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. She said, oh, I got to read that. She said, I've lost good ass jobs calling out, reporting a CEO working, abusing their position. You wouldn't believe it happens in healthcare every day. Wow. I remember when the CEOs went on strike and they had the army. Yeah, I remember. I went through that. Yeah, I went through that. I was drinking Inshores. Hell yeah, they was giving me somebody's Inshores. I don't know whose Inshores I was drinking. I'm sorry to the people's medication and stuff that I was probably I intervened, but they was giving everybody them. So the army guys came in. So what happened was, let me break it down to you what happened. So the CEOs went on strike. So just happened when the CEOs went on strike, they had segregation. They had me and my whole crew was in segregation. We was in maximum security. We was in the back of section. So we started lighting fires. We started just trashing the block. So they was feeding us. So when it came med time, they was coming to our cell going, what meds you take? I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? I was looking, they had nothing to eat on there. First, I was like, I need the snacks. They was giving me the snacks. You know what I'm saying? The snacks was 2 cereals. It was for the diabetics. It was something they give me that. Then I was like, they give me 2 Inshores and make sure there's vanilla. They make sure there's vanilla and strawberry. The army dude would come over there, big sergeant dude. Here, you guys got to chill out. We had the whole segregation on fire. They was throwing shit, piss, everything at these dudes, right? These dudes was scared to death in there, man. These CEOs was right outside picketing while these army dudes was going through hell. I wasn't in population, so I can imagine what they was doing in population. I can only tell about what we was doing in segregation. No bullshit. That shit was. Shout out to all my brothers, man, that we made it through that shit, man. That shit was crazy, man, that we had to go through that. We really had to go through them striking, man, not giving us no food, no recreation. We really had to go through that. And shout out to the Army, man, the U.S. Army, man, because they came in there, man. We was just some assholes. I look at that shit now, man. Yo, they was just some regular Army dudes, man. They ain't know nothing about prison, bro. These Army dudes that they sat in there, they didn't know nothing about prison, man. We was some real assholes to them Army guys, man. They was coming in, they was really giving us double trays. They was just trying to, I swear, man. I was feeling so bad for them, man. I would stop him. I would go, hey, yo. Sergeant Slaughter, come here, man, come here. He go, what? I go, yo, man, listen. I'm gonna get the guys to chill out. Hey, yo, man, give me some extra trays, all right? He go, all right, I'm gonna see what's in there. Man, he come back and fill my slot up with mad trays, man. Them people was giving us everything, man. They was giving us people's medication. Yo, what they got on there to get high on that medication thing? They didn't know nothing about the med. They had the med card, right? They was saying, what's your name? I could have told them I was anybody's name, and I could have got their meds and fell out. I swear to God. That's what some people was. Hey, yo, rest in peace to my boy Danny Barry. Rest in peace to my boy Danny Barry. Yo, trap. Rest in peace to my boy Danny Barry. Yo, I swear to God, rest in peace to my boy Danny Barry, man. Danny Barry, you will never be forgotten out here, man. I swear to God, man. Danny Barry was my neighbor, man. I tell you what, That white boy, man, that white boy went all the way to the wings with me, man, no matter what, man. He was dying, everything, man. On his deathbed, he would fight all the way out, man. All the way out, man. Rest in peace to Danny Barry, man. On his deathbed, all the way out, fight with these police all the way out, man. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know him, I know y'all probably don't know him, but yo, to y'all that know him, y'all know that Danny Barry was that, man. He wasn't no tough guy, but he was no trap. That was my guy, man. Shout out to Danny Barry, man. Real talk, man. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, everybody wasn't built to endure that kind of lifestyle that they was doing to us back there. And I gotta tell y'all something. That's why I tell people, man, yo, y'all cry. I don't want y'all to cry when y'all go to jail. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. Yo, don't write me. Don't write to my peoples that I know. Yo, man, they in here doing us dirty in here. Yo, man. Yo, tell Trap, man. Yo, he was right. Yo, listen. I didn't get a shot. T.I. didn't get a shot. We didn't get a shot. For them to tell us when we was younger, yo, when you go to jail, they gonna violate you in every way. They gonna violate you. You gonna get violated. You better be ready to stand the fuck up and protect your whole manhood or you gonna get violated. You ready to get violated in every way? You ready to get your family violated in front of you in every way? Are you ready to get your kids violated in front of you every way? Are you ready for that shit? You ready for your grandmother to be violated in front of you? Are you ready for that shit? I never was told that. I never was told that. I never was told that. My grandmother came up with a breathing machine that they'll tell her, yo, you can't get in with that breathing machine. You got to take that shit off. I never in my life thought that. I never in my life thought that the COs would say, yo, I'm terminating this visit. Them kids are too wild. They love you too much. They miss you too much. Come on, they're moving around too much. This visit is terminated. You got to go. You can't see your kids. Go. Get out of here. You, ma'am, get your kids and leave. I never knew that my family can get violated like that. I never knew in a million. I wasn't thinking nothing like that. Nowadays, we telling you cats. We telling you it's going to happen to you. So when you go in there and it happened to you, don't cry about it. Be about that shit. That's what T.I. and them used to tell us. I swear to God, I kid you not. Them niggas never told us, yo, chill, take that shit on the chin. Nah, they told us, yo, be a man, man. Yo, be a man, man. That's what they taught us, be a man. When we got in there, we had to man up. We had to man up. It wasn't no, yo, you see all these dudes, they got these tablets and they keep calling home. Everybody calling for money. I never got to do that shit, man. We never got to do that. Yo, we was too busy hustling. We was too busy fighting. We was too busy working out. We was too busy trying to live our lives in prison. We wasn't trying to invade people's lives. We was trying to get a relationship with a female, and that was it. Everything else, how these dudes got they're up all night, emails, pictures. We ain't have all that shit. That ain't even jail. They don't even got high security. I remember in high security, I knew that there was 477 bricks on the wall. You know how many now? You know how I know that there was 477 on that wall? Because I counted them bricks so many times. Them niggas got laptops. They Googling shit. When they get bored, I was counting bricks. I knew that there was 9 bolts in the bed. I knew everything about the bed. I knew when the bed was leaked. Yo, I knew when it was off balance. You know how you can tell when your bunk's off balance? There's a screw loose. I know the screws because I went down there. I was so bored one time. I went down there and I felt the screws. Y'all are looking at me and saying, what the fuck was you down there feeling the screws for, Trap? Because I was losing my fucking mind. That was the only thing I could do down there. I had to turn the screws with my hand, thinking that somehow in my mind that I could turn the screws with my fucking hand. I could never do that. But I was so bored, fucked up in my head that I was in a cell with nothing. By myself with nothing. My neighbor was 5 cells down. Sometimes I was in units by myself. Imagine going through that shit. Imagine sitting in a cell, going through that shit by yourself in a cell, and then they got you in a bubble next to another bubble. The COs can't even hear you. You got to bang and kick on your door. See, a lot of people don't know this is what jail was. That shit that they going through now is not jail. That's what I'm saying. Don't you cry about that shit when we're telling you how jail was now and you want to go to jail, you a retard. You don't retard. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Shout out to Black Ma. Black Ma was one of them good COs, man, that always kept 100, always kept it 50-50 with me. Black Ma was one of them COs that never let motherfuckers do nothing funny around him, man. And you got to say that. Let's keep it 100 about Black Ma. If Black Ma was there, Black Ma would grab the cuffs and he'll go, nah, back off. I'll take him. Straight up. He did that to me many times. Many times when, what's the big nigga everybody was scared of, always was on me? Thyberg. Everybody was scared of Thyberg. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was scared of Thyberg. I went over there. Thyberg had to throw me up. I had a broken leg. Thyberg threw me in seg with a broken leg. And when I got over there, everybody was scared of Thyberg. Me and Thyberg got a mutual respect for each other now. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely end up getting a mutual respect for each other. But Thyberg tried to get me. Black Ma got right in the middle of it. He said, nah, Ty. Nah, I'm taking him. Trap, come on. I said, all right, Black Ma. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Ty, you ain't giving me this time roughing me up. Because see, when Ty takes you to seg, 44, boom. They slam you on every door. Boom, 44. Boom, 56. That's how I did intake. Intake, I used to hit every door. Boom, 55. That's why I got all the knots on my head. I swear for God, I swear. I used to have, I used to get the seg. Everybody's like, the COs beat you up. Nah, nigga, that's from the doors. That's from the doors, nigga. They never, they look. These are from the doors, man. I'm telling you, these from the doors. Some of you niggas ain't never you don't know about the doors. You never got smacked in the face. They wasn't ramming. Some of you niggas was going down there, talking down there all the way to seg. He called my mother. Look, I'm getting a visit. Some of you niggas was them niggas, man. Yeah, now it's a playground. Yeah, it definitely is, man. Definitely a playground, man. It was serious, man. It was serious, man. And that's why I said, hey, Woods, when we was younger, they wasn't telling us how you gonna get violated when we get to prison, man. I didn't know that. I thought prison was fun. I thought prison, I was going to go there. I thought, see, training school, they violate you, but they don't violate you. So when I went to training school was like when I was growing up, I'm sorry to say this to you. I know some of you ain't going to like this, but training school was like a badge of honor to us growing up, bro. You had to go there. You had to go there and see Craig Price. You know understand what I'm saying? You had to go there. You had to go there. You had to go to the YCC. You had to go through it. You understand what I'm saying? To be that dude in the streets, to be that dude that's just how it was. I know it was stupid. I know it was dumb. Some of us used to just get into beefs just to go to the YCC to be with motherfuckers. Pause. You understand what I'm saying? It was just something. So now when we got out of training school, you would think the older dudes that been to prison and been violated. Them COs didn't just stop violated when I got there. They been violating us. The older dudes never told us, yo, Trap, stop, give, yo, Wave, Nab, Roach, Troop. They never told us, like, yo, you just get to prison, yo, you just gonna get violated. You're just gonna get violated when you just get to prison. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't say none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Die die. Yeah, die die. They didn't know what die die. See, I'm sorry. Hey, yo, I'm sorry. Everybody that was locked up with me know the fuck I meant. See, I get in my jail, bro. I don't want to start telling jail stories because I got jail stories about everybody. And I can't and I don't want to because I got a lot of embarrassing stories, even about myself. And I told you, we've been violated in jail. You know what I'm saying? Violated. So I don't want to, I hate bringing up jail stories, man, because, man, I've been violated. Can I just tell you one time I was violated? One time the COs over high security, they called me on my cell phone like that lady did. It was a cell search. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I come out the cell. In high security, can I tell y'all, in high security, you're allowed a pencil, a pen, a pad, four envelopes, a book of stamps, a cup, a toothbrush holder, a deodorant, a toothpaste, a lotion. I'm telling you that what y'all allowed in high security can fit in both of my hands. I got 8 COs in my cell searching my cell, right? They got me butt naked. They got me ass naked. I'm ass naked, right? They got me standing. It's a tier. They got me standing on a tier like this. They told me to face this way, right? By all these motherfuckers. You know I ain't got no ass. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no ass. You know what I'm saying? But they had me face this way. My ass, I don't know what they looking at my ass. I ain't got no ass. They got me this way for like an hour sitting on the tier. So when I get mad, right, and say fuck that, they cuff me up, butt naked, balls everywhere, drag me to segregation, give me 2 months. 2 months. Cause I got mad for standing on the tier naked for an hour. Yo, I was on the tier naked for an hour, my people. My people. Imagine standing holding the bars. I told you what you could have in high security. What would take them an hour, all of these COs in my cell? I need everybody to please tell me, come up with some logic, some logic reason why I was charged with assault. They said I didn't cuff up. They end up breaking the booking down and they end up giving me 60 days in seg, bro. 60 days, man. 60 days I had to go do in the hole. This is what I had to go do in the hole, man. I'm telling y'all the shit I had to go do in the hole. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the kind of bookings, that's the kind of shit that I had to fight. That's the shit I had to go up against. I need y'all think it might be funny to y'all right now. Just imagine you being in that situation. I want everybody laughing to imagine you being in that situation because I'm never going to think that was funny, bro. I can't think that's funny. I can't. I hate telling that story because the people laughing. I don't think that was funny. That's why I hate telling my jail stories because y'all motherfuckers be thinking shit like that is funny. None of that shit was funny. I swear to God, none of that shit was funny. I swear that shit happened to y'all. Y'all never laugh at that shit. Telling you, man, they humiliate you like that. Y'all have never been humiliated. See, that's why when I see a lot of people laugh at shit like that, because y'all never been humiliated, man. I'm telling you, man, when you ever be humiliated, you see what I'm talking about. I punched the captain in medium in 1994. They beat me like a slave. Yes, beat T.I. like a slave. Yo, you know how they yo when they beat reading headache. Hate talking about jail. You think I like talking about this shit. That's the way of putting you on the list as one of guys that was going against some of the things that we did. Hey, Benny, call me. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. You know what I'm saying? I just had to think. I had to get off my jail mode. I ain't gonna lie real quick. I had to just reset my mind. I hate thinking about that shit because it might be funny to you, and I'm sorry. I get mad at people for laughing at that. It could be funny, and I'm sorry, but I never feel like shit like that was funny. Cause a lot of shit they violated me in so many ways. I could never think none of that shit was funny. I could never think that was funny. You know what I'm saying? And I know that some of y'all might think it's funny. And that's cool with y'all. I ain't got no, know what I mean? But that's what do to us. And some of us, we ain't forgot that shit. And that's why I hate talking about that shit. Nah, I know it's how it was, bro. I definitely know how that's how it was, T.I. Shit, you was right there with me, you know. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my phone, bro. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, bro. This shit is going crazy. Hold on, man. What the fuck? I don't know if I got this motherfucker, this raggedy ass motherfucker on. I don't know why this motherfucker. Yeah, DN, I don't know how to turn that shit off, man. I don't even know how to put that shit on. I'm glad I don't know how to put that shit on because I had that shit on all the time. I had that shit on all the time. I ain't gonna hold you. I have that shit all the time. But I don't want to hold you long, man. I just want to. Hey, yo, shout out to Pregame Podcast, man. Shout out to my brother Wale, man. Wale, I tried to hit you yesterday, bro. Hit me up, man. Yo, if y'all ain't go subscribe to Pregame Podcast, man, it's one of the hottest podcasts in the city, man. I need y'all to check it out, man. Wale got some good stuff going on over there, man. Go check it out on Pregame Podcast, man. Tell them No Longer Trap sent you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my good brother right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Known him for a while, man. He been in this podcast grind for a while. Like a lot of people don't know, man. This podcast game is just people just think they could put a microphone in front of themselves and it could just become a podcast. This podcast is grinding, man. You understand what I'm saying? It's really grinding and grinding and grinding. Every day grinding, trying to get better and better and better at giving content and speaking on what's real and staying in your comfort zone. Stop trying to go in other people's comfort zone. When you stop trying to be other people on your podcast, people see that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Shots fired. Thank you. I try to keep a good message, you know what I'm saying? and you know what I mean. Sometimes it can get nasty over here at the No Longer Trap Podcast, Melanie. But for the most part, I try to give a good message because, like I said, this is a community podcast. This is all of us. This is the shit we need to know. I like to talk about the things that we need to know. You know, understand what I'm saying? The things that we need to really be thinking about. The things that really go on in our community, things that going on in our society. You know, understand what I'm saying? That's what I like to build about. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not a scholar or nothing, but I see a lot of wrong things around here. I see a lot of wrong things in our community. I see a lot of wrong things in us as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? That I think that needs to be talked about. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we don't talk about it, everybody gonna keep it behind closed doors because nobody never wants to talk about what's real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to talk about Jennifer Lopez and Cardi B, and yeah, Cardi B is a good topic when it's convenient, but that she don't float our boat. You understand what I'm saying? That, you know what I ask a lot of people? Do you want your daughter to be like Cardi B? And they say no. All of you say no. Every one of you say no. I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying? Agree to that. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, man, and shout out to everybody in the trap, man. I don't want to beef with y'all. I want to watch that video again, though. This video is just, yo, man, it just hurts my feelings because I don't want this lady to go through this. But I'm like, damn, lady, you can't see that you was pushing this man? Yo, I don't understand that she couldn't see that she was pushing this man. And this is what I don't get. Like, I don't.
We are with the shot. Hey, Bama, go. Hey, when you go out there, man, please go get a white shirt, bro.
Please go. He went like this. He put his hands together. He put his hands together.
Yeah, every day. What's it about that? Come on, like, man, you just woke me up out my sleep for no reason. It's a random shit. I haven't disrespect you. I never had a jet ticket in my life. Okay. What does that have to do with me? It is though. It still hasn't been shut down since you guys moved in there. Come on. You thought a motherfucker was laughing at you earlier. You looked at me and it looked like this. Like, come on, man, we all see. What are you talking about? You need to step off. Go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about that tape on the ground. You need to go somewhere else.
Fuck about the tape on the ground.
I'm not cussing at you.
Hey, go ahead and just cuff up then.
Please stop cussing.
Oh, I see. All right, 15 or 12 less. Hey, cuff up. Turn around.
Please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Cuff up for what?
Because you want to see white shirt? They got white shirts and say, turn around.
I'm just asking you. Please don't.
Turn around and cuff up. Last time I'm going to tell you.
He's begging.
Last time I'm saying, turn around and cuff up.
Please don't.
Cuff up.
I'm just asking y'all. I'm saying. Y'all think she's y'all think she's there's a lot of people in the comments saying she deserved that. I'm talking about all over YouTube. I'm not even talking about my comments. I'm talking about just all over YouTube. They're saying, that's just a message to you female CEOs. Yo, man, come on, stop. Let's just stop abusing this power, man. Let's just stop abusing power, man. If you're a correctional officer and you're abusing your power, man, come on, man. Let's downshift that. Stop abusing your power. These people are already going through turmoil that they're in there. They probably lost their loved ones, everything, man. So come on, man. Let's stop abusing the power, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a safe weekend, and everybody understand that we got a lot of snow and rain coming. Everybody needs to get their salt together, get your shovels, get your stuff, your water. I don't know, because it might be you know how they say it might be a blizzard. You know me. I'm a yard monster. You know how yard monsters is. Yard monsters, we come outside and anything. If you was a yard monster, put one in the chat. If you was a yard monster, I know if you was a yard monster. If you was a yard monster, put one in the chat. I know if you was a yard monster. Don't be coming out here if you wasn't a yard monster, because I call cat. I know all the yard monsters, and if you wasn't a yard monster, I know you wasn't a yard monster. Don't do that. Karma don't care about gender. Yes, that's a fact, Chief. Karma don't care about gender. That's what that showed. And I started thinking, damn, man, what if that was my daughter? But my daughter would know better. My daughter would not start with nobody. My daughter would know her job description. She would know that was excessive. After that woman gets out of recovery, I told you her superiors have to sit her down and say, you don't think that you provoked this? If her superiors don't do that, that means that they should not be superiors. Do we agree on that? Chief, do we agree on that? Her superiors, the talk that her superior is supposed to have with her? Yeah, the hollering. She said, ooh. All that tough shit. I don't give a fuck about that line. What happened to all that shit? See? The big bad wolf, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. It's Black History Month, man. This shouldn't happen during Black History Month. I know Benny had one of the Black History questions too, man. Benny, I don't know what's up with this phone, Benny. I'm about to figure it out, though, Benny. I'm about to figure it out right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to figure this shit out fast. I might have tripped the switch on this bitch. I thought I was turning something off. All right. Let me see what's up. Nah, hell no, not that. Man, I made it work.
Hello.
All right, there it is, Benny, man.
Hey, you figured it out because about 2 years ago, you wouldn't have. You know what I mean? You got it.
Yeah. I was trying to think what mode did I have the phone in? Did I have it in?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, Benny, man? But
that's
damn,
hey, Trap. I'm gonna start it off, and I'm glad you said the Black History Month, because the reason why I was trying to call earlier was because you just hit on something that has to do with Black History Month as well. Now, you talked about the way it was in prison with the way you guys were in there compared to now. Now, I'm going to associate that with life, because we as Black people, we're still going through it now, Trap. We already know this. But compared to the way our ancestors went through life, is totally different. We got a bunch of stuff that we could thank them for. So I'm going to add this together with the prison. Do you think that the guys in prison appreciate what you guys went through so they can be in there living the way they do now? Or you don't think they appreciate it at all?
They don't realize the sacrifices that was made in themselves. They don't realize how much we put into, how much blood was spilt for them to live like that. Like Free Ty. You understand what I'm saying? I tell my son, he be in and out of there. He's in and out of high security and Max, and he be in and out of there. And I tell him, when I talk to him, or I talk to anybody that's in high security, I tell him, yo, shout out to Seco. Seco knows. Seco was around when high security was high security. So now when I talk to Seco, when Seco's like, yo, they don't even got no, man, we got tablets in our cells in high security. Yo, you know how when we used to have to see the mental health doctor, we could see him every day now. Because we used to only see the mental health doctor once a week. You understand what I'm saying? So we get mental health treatment. We get programs. Yo, they don't just leave you in the cell no more with nothing. Yo, we get to have commissary. We get to have our TVs in our cells now. We never had that. You understand what I'm saying? Right. They seen that destroyed us. Yo, they seen that how many brains that it was making us crazy. It was making us schizophrenic. It was making us paranoid. It was making us suffer from depression. Everybody in every cell was suffering from something. Yo, I had to deal with that from years, watching my friends' minds deteriorate. Everybody that's on here with me right now that's been locked up with me is going, yo, they know what I'm talking about. I watched it. Not them, I watched it. They know what I'm talking about. I watched it. Because I watched my own friends go in there normal, come out of there, they're schizophrenic. They can't be around nobody. They end up burying themselves in high security. You know how many people was burying themselves in high security so they didn't go to maximum security to be around nobody? It wasn't that they had no beef. It was just that they didn't think they could function around people. Because that's how that building was trained to make our minds think. They was locking us up 24 hours a day, some people, without nothing. With a notebook and some envelopes.
Now in that sense, Trap, now I'm going to harken on History Month. Now, do you think we, including, and I'm talking myself in it too, and I'm probably going to say, yeah, to a degree. Do you think we appreciate what we have today, or do you think we still complain too much in society as a Black?
I'm going to say we complain too much because I've been at the bottom. I was just in prison for all my life, and I had nothing. I had to eat 2 pancakes, and I had to eat hot dogs on Saturdays for 24 years. So imagine, I never was fortunate to have McDonald's and all of them, so I believe that, so I think different. Understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes. I understand.
I think that I'm winning. As long as I'm free and I'm alive, I think I'm winning. I know how it feels to be told it's child time. I know how to wake up on holidays and eat the same food every year, year after year, year after year, year after year. I don't have to do that no more. So I feel fortunate. You know, I'm different. So that question you probably would have to ask somebody that's never put in that much as I have. You understand what I'm saying?
No, your insight is warranted because the biggest thing about life is you got to hear other people's story as well to apply it to yourself or just to say, oh, okay, I understand where they're coming from now. You can't judge somebody else's life with your own, but you can apply it and understand them. Like, see, somebody would say, you get happy over McDonald's, you get happy over this, and then you explain why, and they go, okay, I get it. So, yes, your story is relevant. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. And as for that story about the National Guards going in, I had a friend of mine who actually was in there. He was an older gentleman. He said it changed his whole complexion on the gym from him working in there when they had that strike.
Yeah.
Absolutely it did. It turned his whole, like, wow, I did not know that. That's really what he said to me, because he was up in there when they had that. I don't know if he was one of the ones that was helping you out or whatnot, but he said, I actually talked to my son differently just from being up in there. We had some hard stories, you know, conversations. Instead of him saying, don't go to jail, he said his story's got a little deeper since he's seen it firsthand.
Yeah, when you go to it firsthand, man, it's always deeper, man. It's always, you understand what I'm saying? It's always, people don't understand that, man. That shit, when you go through that shit firsthand, that shit is way deeper, man. It's deeper than rap, you know what I'm saying? But that's my time. My camera just went out. I love you, Uncle Benny, man. I'm sorry, my phone.
Man. Love
I
you, man.
appreciate you, man.
And salute to the chat, man. There's some dope conversation, and I didn't know so many people in the chat was, you know, dealt with the prison system. You know what I mean? The legal part of it. So that's dope, man, to be able to know that these people in the chat don't just talk about it. They you know, they got stories to tell.
Hell yeah, man. I got the dopest chat in the world. And like I always tell everybody, man, yo, salute to y'all, man. And I got the dopest chat in the world. You know, understand what I'm saying? And no longer tap does. And I always say that, man, because, yo, people really tell how they feel. If you don't and the people that's in the chat that don't put how they feel, I respect that too. I respect that too, but the message. Cause I see a lot of you they be like, yo, I didn't want to put it in there, but yo, yeah, man, I was feeling that, or yeah, man, you should have said this, or yo, next time, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I told you this is our podcast, man. This is us.
Now,
so
I wanna say this real quick. Her name is Melanie, I think Escobar, and when you was talking about, you know, something that happened to somebody in prison, and she wrote, unfortunately for them, I knew his family. I called his girl up and told her everything. They got a lawyer. The jail did an investigation, and I was fired, but it was well worth it. Shout out Melanie Escobar.
Yes,
wow.
yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, salute to you, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. And salute to everybody, man, that understands, man, what is really going on. I'm sorry that, and I say it once again, man, I'm sorry that them 2 female correctional officers had to be viciously assaulted like that. But I'm just trying to give you the reality on, yo, this is what goes on when you're pressing the issue, man. That females was pressing. If y'all watch that video, man, give me your honest opinion. I really need your honest opinion. Yo, Trap, she was pressing. Nah, Trap, she didn't deserve that. Trap, nah, she was just doing her job. Let me know.
Yeah, that was tough.
If y'all think that's how y'all feel, please, man. I got the dopest chat in the world. If y'all agree on that, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think since that altercation or
all right,
you've been in the system, do you think how do you feel about women in the prison with men?
Nah. I always say that, man. I think women should stay in the women's joint. Cause I don't want my daughter working in there and somebody snap like that. And I know all the trials and tribulation a lot of men are going through sexually. I don't want my daughter being snatched up in no cell. And God forbid if something goes off and I gotta go, and now they're not even gonna let me go in there and try to rescue my daughter. Nah, hell no. That's what I believe. They're never gonna.
Thing about that, Trap, is they're gonna say equal opportunity to work, and then you go, okay, then, but this what might happen. But they're definitely gonna say that.
Yeah, I can't win that argument. I already know that.
Can't win that.
But that's what I would say. You asked me the question. I'm just giving it to you. Honest. That
oh no, I agree.
I
agree. I do agree, man. I just couldn't, especially one of my family members or any women in general. I don't agree. I'm sorry. Not in the men's prison. No. No.
Go over there and work with a woman where you're strong enough to defend yourself, and you're ready. You could really defend yourself against another female than another man.
How deep do you think it is that a woman wouldn't understand talking to a man? Do you think that a male CEO would have said, you know what? I'm a man myself. I get where he's coming from almost.
Nah, man. Hell no. Damn, I used to know this camp. Oh, there it is.
But I just want to say that was an unfortunate event, man.
Yeah, it
absolutely unfortunate event.
It definitely was, man. It definitely was
Now, Trap. What are the charges do you think he's going to face?
I think he's gonna get assault. He's definitely gonna get 2 assault charges, assault on a correctional officer. He's gonna get a few different charges.
Now, assault on a correctional officer, that carries a different charge than assault on an inmate. You know, like 2 inmates fighting.
Hey, but listen. He's doing 32 years, man, already. Another 4 or 5 years. I'm just trying to tell you that ain't nothing. That ain't gonna be nothing. That ain't nothing. You ain't looking at that. The man probably got like 2 or 3 years in on a 32-year sentence. You understand what I'm trying to say, Benny? Right. He's not gonna be looking at all that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, but you think there's gonna be repercussions with the rest of his stay in the jail with them messing with him?
Nah, hell no, man. Hell no. They're backing the fuck off that man. I'm telling you, that man's getting ready to go through it for a couple. He might go through it for a year or 2, right? Back to population, all of them cops are going to know, yo, that man will crash out. Leave that man will crash out. There's going to be some cops that try to push his button to see if he's still that dude, right? And all he got to do is look at him and tell him, yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm doing 40 now. Are you trying to make me do 50? Or, because after 50, it's a life. I mean, shit, nigga. After 50, it's your life. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So they got to start thinking on that kind of point. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I see. Hey, yo, everybody have a safe weekend. And know this: it's gonna snow, rain, sleet, hail.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I have a safe weekend. I'll see y'all Monday, same time, same place. Salute to y'all in the chat, respectfully.
Thanks.